So as an old guy who grew up surfing, I can attest to the shoulder problem, and it has to do with the biomechanics of the shoulder. You see, the shoulder is a ball and socket joint, and the ball is your humerus bone, and it fits into a socket of sorts. It's really just a divot on your scapula, your shoulder blade. And it rolls inside this little divot area. The area is deepened by something that's like a gasket. It's called a labrum, and that deepens the socket so it can stay in there. Now, there's all kinds of layers involved. First of all, there's the inner layer that is the capsule of the joint. That's made of ligament, and that really is what holds the two bones together. On top of that are four layers known as rotator cuff, four muscles. And their job is to draw the head of the ball down as your arm goes up to paddle. But here's the deal. At the very top of your scapula, your shoulder blade, almost feels like a shoulder pad for a football player. That's known as the acromion. And when you raise your arm up, the rotator cuff is supposed to pull the ball down, so there's always adequate space between this bone, the acromion, up at the top, and your humerus, the ball and socket joint, below. But here's what happens. When we fatigue or we use lousy biomechanics when paddling, we wind up grinding these two bones together, and all those layers get irritated. The capsule of the joint, the rotator cuff. There's also greasy fluid-filled sac. It's called bursa. So when you hear a bursitis, or tendonitis, or capsulitis, you hear that itis? That means inflammation. So what happens is there's a problem with paddling form. This is the biomechanics, the ergonomics of surfing that winds up wearing out old guys' shoulders like mine. So if you find that interesting, there's an interesting place this leads to, and it's not the shoulder joint. The source of these problems is the low back. And on upcoming talks, we'll focus on that.